After 5 straight wins to start the season, Arsenal no longer perfect.
No.
I thought this was a game that they could have won. I thought it was a game they should have won. Instead, they go to Old Trafford and they lose 3-1 to Manchester United. Jules, I think I'm neutral here. I thought they played well.
They played really well.
And I thought that it was individual mistakes.
Yeah.
And I think if you're Arteta, you can go back and second guess yourself, like that weirdo triple substitution. But you say onwards and upwards.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of positives. Still, it's a defeat. It's never nice, of course. But I think they showed a bit of naivety, which they should learn a lot from. And I really hope they do, from Arteta to the players. Learn a lot from what happened at 1-1. You come back into the game, and then we were naive, I think, to try to go so quickly to get the second one. And you know, there's a lot of body forwards, and then you have that high line. But if your counter press is not as efficient as it was before, if not very aggressive enough, then you end up your high line being completely exposed. And then that's the ball from Eriksen to Bruno to Rashford, and then the one from Dalot to Eriksen to Rashford again. And that's the goals you should not be considered when you go away to Old Trafford and you just come back to 1-1. However, credit to United, because they were ruthless in the way they took those opportunities really well.
That 2-1, Eriksen, Bruno to Rashford, it's just all vertical. I thought that was pretty incredible. I mean, that is the manual of counterattacking football. And
True, but Odegaard is is a second late on Eriksen because that counter press is not efficient enough. Maybe because he's tired, maybe because he doesn't expect Eriksen to play one touch like that. But it's helped by the fact that Arsenal's counter press and high line is helping United in that sense.
Right. We saw a counter-attacking United in this game. For all 3 wins, I think they didn't have the bulk of the possession and were basically counter-attacking, which is not the Ten Hag thing. We'll get into that a little bit later. Do Arsenal fans have a point to be angry about the disallowed Martinelli goal? Because that goal goes in, they take the lead, then at that point United can't play counter-attacking football.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's a foul. I think it's a soft foul. But I think I can see why he gives
Odegaard and Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
So you would have disallowed the goal.
I think that was the right decision in the end. So Paul Tierney is really close to, so he sees it like I see you here. Yeah. Let it go, because clearly for him there's not enough contact to give the foul. Then it's a goal. And then it takes 4 minutes to watch it on super slow motion to see. And that's where I've got a bit of an issue with. But I think it's a foul. Even if it's soft, it's a foul. And I think he was right in a way to disallow the goal.
I don't even think it was a soft foul. I thought it was a foul. I don't understand why it took 4 minutes to go and decide
because
that.
Clearly he wasn't sure. Otherwise, you say, okay, I made a mistake.
This is what gets me about here. I don't think Paul Tierney so far hasn't shown me that he's a great referee, even though obviously he's been moved up very quickly because of everybody retiring. But to me, you have both hands on him. And you go in from behind. You know, people say, "Oh, it's a physical game." No, it's never been a physical game. Even back in the day of somebody coming in from behind like that, shoulder to shoulder. Yes, this is different. Not only does he barge him, he also makes contact with his foot. That's a foul every day of the week. If you want to then debate that he should have called it straight away and there was too much time between that and the goal, but there wasn't that much time between them and the goal. My only issue here is that it took Tierney 4 minutes. I don't know what the heck he was looking at to go and make that decision. That's just how I.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.